Great things he has done. Greater things he will do. Ladies and gentlemen, our Super Eagles delivered commanding extra time performance with convincing 4-1 victory over the Panthers of Gabon. And we are going to talk about our Super Eagles team. Officially, we've booked our tickets into the grand finale stage of the CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers playoffs. And the next battle for our Super Eagles will be against DR Congo, the Leopard, to secure a coveted ticket into the Interconfederation or Intercontinental playoff. How are you going to make it and also make it to USA, Canada, and Mexico? We are going to talk about Nigeria versus DR Congo. Before that, let's enjoy the only goal that DR Congo, through their captain, Channel Mbemba, had against Cameroon tonight. And that was really amazing for DR Congo against Cameroon. This time around, automatically, Cameroon is out of the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. They are out. If you are being defeated in this mini tournament, you are going to the house. So Gabon, Cameroon, they are all out. The next journey will be between the Super Eagles and DR Congo. Before I talk much about this game, if you are new on this platform, subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Let's show love to our Super Eagles by liking the video and sharing to other social media platforms. As usual, my name still remains Solomon Sante, your only nomenclature with the engineer's philosophy in sports. I'm overexcited. The only Ghanaian who has declared his full support for Nigeria sports with a Nigerian name, Solomon Chuku Emeka, the only one. Drop your decent comments in the comment box for special shoutouts in my subsequent videos. And no more, let's talk about the grand finale stage of the CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers playoff, the mini tournament that is ongoing in Morocco. Nigeria, our very own Super Eagles versus the Leopard, DR Congo. God willing, on the 16th of November 2025. Coming Sunday at the Prince Moulay Al Hassan Sports Complex in Rabat, Morocco. 7 p.m. Ghana time, 8 p.m. Nigeria time. The winner, as I stated, will automatically secure a coveted ticket into the Interconfederation or Intercontinental playoff. I will talk much about the Interconfederation or Intercontinental playoff. So the hardest task now for the Super Eagles is to defeat DR Congo. If you're able to defeat DR Congo on Sunday, we are going to USA, Canada, and Mexico. Within the final stage, we can make it. It will be very simple for us. I'll talk much about it. Now, let's talk about the Super Eagles versus the Panthers of Gabon, the performances of our players. Now, let's check out the starting lineup from Eric Sekuchel against the Panthers. Standing Noah Berlin, to me, he was a bit jittery in the polls. He wasn't that confident enough. Through his efforts, we got that victory against Gabon. But I think going forward, he should prove more to be reliable in the post for the Super Eagles. Though he considered only a goal, and I think going forward, he will improve. To Bright Osai Samuel, I really appreciated his efforts this evening against Gabon. He did well. Same as Zaudu Sanusi. He did extremely well. He pocketed some players from the Gabonese team, and he made it perfect for the Super Eagles. Benjamin Frederick, he had an assist for the Super Eagles. And this guy, he's a serious guy. He's a nesting in the defense for the Super Eagles. What's a player? He made Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang silent. He muted him in the game. And at the end, we didn't see any efforts from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. What's a player indeed? Benjamin Frederick. He's aggressively reasonable to be at the center back for the Super Eagles. Kevin Bassey, great player indeed in the center back position for the Super Eagles against the Panthers of Gabon. In the midfield, Wilfred Ndidi, Alex Iwobi, we had Ademola Lookman, Aqua Adams, all penetrating through the midfield into attack with Chuku Eze and Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen proved that with that goal that he missed out, he needed to come in, revitalize himself in the game. If Nigeria wants to go into the Intercontinental playoff through to USA, Canada, and Mexico to be part of the countries that have made it to that tournament, he has to do something better for the fans or the Nigerian football community to appreciate That is what he did by scoring brace. So 2 games for Nigeria in this World Cup qualifiers. He has scored 5 goals. Hat-trick against Benin, brace against Gabon. And I think he'll get a goal definitely against DR Congo on Sunday. So that is it. Ademola Lookman, we didn't see him all the time in the game, though he also participated a lot in the first half. But in the second half, we didn't see the efforts of Ademola Lookman. Samuel Chukwueze, the same thing. Akko Adams, he scored, and I think it was great for him. Wilfred Ndidi, he also assisted for the Super Eagles. Alex Iwobi, he did extremely well in the midfield for the Super Eagles. So generally, these were the performances of our players. And also coming in like Chidera Ejuke, who had the second goal of the game for the Super Eagles. Moses Simon did well. He had some dazzling performance at the flanks for the Super Eagles. Frank Onyeka did well. Chidozie Awaziam also did well for the Super Eagles. And I think going forward, we are going to enjoy the best moments of all these players performing to the highest satisfaction for the Super Eagles team. The best moments that we need them is God willing on Sunday. We are pleading with them. That's energy, that passion, that skill, that's everything that they have with them. They should deliver it, especially with how they started the first half. I think the Gabonese goalkeeper was extremely superb in the first parts of the game. He did extremely well. He saved as many balls that he can save to just save his country, Gabon, in the first half. But the second half, we found our way out, and through that, we were able to get this convincing victory over them. We need to improve, and Eric Sekuchel, he needs to do 1 or 2 things. We have some small elapses that he has to work on them with his technical team, so that at the peak of the tournament, talking of the grand finale stage, we can make it to the Interconfederation or Intercontinental playoff, and everything will be fine for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Now let's talk about the Interconfederation or the Intercontinental playoff. It will take place next year, March next year, and it is scheduled to take place in Mexico. That is where 6 countries from 5 confederations are going to compete. This time around, if you're able to defeat DR Congo, we will be the country to represent Africa. That is the Confederation of African Football, looking at our federation. We have other countries coming in from the AFC. AFC is the Asian Football Confederation. One coming in, 2 rather, coming in from the CONCACAF, talking of the North, Central, and the Caribbean. They are the ones hosting the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. So you're giving them that benefit that they have to come in with 2 other countries in the playoff. After that, Bolivia will be representing the CONMEBOL. And with the OFC, we have New Caledonia coming to represent them. At the end of this international break, you get to know the countries that Nigeria will be facing, or the countries that will be representing in the Interconfederation or Intercontinental playoff. And that is what they are going to do. I've named it as 2-stage elimination playoff. At the end of everything, first stage in that Interconfederation playoff will be using the FIFA ranking. That is where we have the seeded and unseeded team. So at the end of everything, 2 of the best using the FIFA ranking will be seeded. So they'll be on the standby. And 4, that is the last 4 among the 6 countries, will compete in a mini semi-final. So at the end of everything, the winners will meet the seeded teams. And with the seeded team looking at FIFA ranking with respect to the countries coming to compete, definitely our Super Eagles, if you're able to make it against DR Congo. That is what initially I stated, that the hardest task for us at this moment is to go through the CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers playoffs. If you're able to go through, definitely you make it USA, Canada, and Mexico. So let's all rally behind the team. This is the time they need us most. So we have to go in with every effort that we can use to benefit them, so that at the end, they can make it to USA, Canada, and Mexico. Because this Mondial is going to be one of the exciting ones. So everyone has to be behind our very own Super Eagles team. And I think they are doing well. I'm very tired, but I needed to shoot this video to explain things better for you to know the next game for the Super Eagles and how we can make it to USA, Canada, and Mexico. So I think if you're able to make it against DR Congo on Sunday, we will play only 1 game. And with the 1 game, you make it to USA because 2 countries will qualify from the Interconfederation playoff. At the end of that mini tournament, between the unseeded teams that made it from that mini semi-final, that is stage 1 of this, to the seeded team, when you win, you are going to World Cup. So 2 of the countries in the Interconfederation or Intercontinental playoff will make it to USA, Canada, and Mexico. So it's as simple as that for the Super Eagles to win on Sunday against DR Congo. And come hot May, you will do it against DR Congo. So that is it from the camp of the Super Eagles, our very own. Let's show love to them. Let's like the video, share to other social media platforms. What you can also do to show love is to like, you share the video, and you drop your decent comments in the comment box for special shout-outs. Subsequently, you meet for more updates on this platform about our Super Eagles going into the grand finale stage against the Leopard of DR Congo. As usual, I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Let's meet in the next one. It's bye-bye for now.